That boy got the lights and everything. I see you, man.
Nah, those aren't lights, man. That's in his head, man. He on that hand, man. The
Hey,
room is spinning,
he was just talking about he need the white bottle or the white one.
Yeah,
man.
He
just give him a
said
hand.
he said the one they took it at work.
They took it at work.
No, his people, his coworkers, drunk it.
Is that? Man, I'm not even gonna talk about drinking on a job, bro. We're not gonna condone that.
Everybody
Tell
drink
him,
on
we ain't condoning that.
the people on they drink, but
I don't drink, man. I live that life, man. I'm happy to say that in October it'll be 4 years sober, man.
yeah. Well, you know what? That's
Josh is my witness, man.
Oh yeah, my man doing his thing.
I'm on a sobriety tip, man. So it's cool. I mean, it's good. It's good to hear the stories. It's cool. I mean, I don't knock people that do it. It just ain't me, you know.
that's right. I like that. That is very good. That is very good.
So
But
I'll live that bottle vicariously through you, man.
no problem. You know what? Drinking is not. Drinking is. We'll talk about it later. But
Yeah.
before we start, I have my apple juice today. So you're gonna get into it. I'm gonna introduce everybody. Since I didn't do it last time, I'm gonna do it today. I didn't forget. I'm gonna start right now with the Damn You Sports Talk guy,
Wow.
myself, of course. And
What's up, man? What's happening?
Brother Jonathan and the man of the Stay Tuned podcast.
Y'all know what time it is, baby.
You know what time it is, and we know what time it is right now. We all seen Duke. They lost, and I lost a lot of money. Very disappointed in Duke. They are the Atlanta Falcons, but here's the question.
You think that was worse than Atlanta Falcons?
Pretty much
It's up there. It's up there.
Yes, it's up there. I would say that, but I don't think it's worse than Atlanta Falcons.
No, it's not worse. It's not worse, but it's up there. It's not worse because Atlanta was the Super Bowl.
Oh, that is true. That is true. So here's the topic right here. I got it written down in my brain because my tablet's not working. If I'm gonna start with you, brother Donovan. If you was Cooper Flag, what would you do? Would you come back and try to finish what you started, or would you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the NBA to be the number one pick and play for the Washington Wizards"? They're trash, but what would you do in that instance?
I mean, okay, so with NIL deals, I mean, I feel like there's wiggle room if you want to have that college experience to have it. But if you're an athlete and you know you're going to go number one, then I mean, you gotta go take the bag while the bag is there. You never know. I mean, anybody can get injured. Just life things happen, and you just need to capitalize off the situation that you're in. It would be kind of cool if they all decided to come back for 1 year, and then you get the Boozer brothers coming in too, and then they'd all be able to play together. I mean, it would probably be a shoe-in national championship, but the money supersedes all that.
Okay. I like that. Dang, that's a good one. I personally, when we get to for you and Josh, you're gonna get into it. Oh, he don't do college basketball. I'm sorry.
Nah.
If I was Cooper Flag, Cooper Flag, I would come back. That's what I would do. Because it's just, to me, I just think, man, that last shot, I was like, I cried. I cried for him. I think he should come back and and finish it. And they do got a good class coming in next season, though. They got.
They're loaded. They're loaded.
Yeah, they're loaded. They're very loaded.
Yeah.
All right.
They still ain't gonna win though. I mean, if he come back, they still ain't gonna win it. You know what I mean? Duke didn't even win it when they had Zion, Cam Reddish, and RJ Barrett. They ain't win it then.
Yeah, the last what they won it when they had Anthony Davis.
Uh-huh.
No, Anthony Davis went to Kentucky. My bad. I'm sorry. That's the other blue and white school. My bad. I'm tripping.
I think the last time Duke won was in it's been like a decade. It's like 20.
Yeah,
Did
it's
JJ
been a while, man.
Was it
It's been a
JJ Redick?
Nah, I think that might have been like
Grayson.
Grayson.
Yeah, somebody look it up. I can't remember. It's been so long. I can't even remember.
I think that was Grayson Allen and Quinn Cook and Justin Winslow. I think that team. Jaleel Okafor might have been there.
Oh yeah, I think it was that team.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah, I mean to be quite honest, man, like they choke a lot, man, and I mean it's so hard to win it and get in that tournament. It's so hard to just repeat back to back. That's why, what Florida did when they had Joakim Noah and Corey Brewer and Al Horford, when they did that, like that was like really impressive, man.
Yeah.
For you to go back to back, I mean, just think about single elimination. You got to go through that whole gauntlet like 2 years in a row. It's damn near impossible. I think that's why a lot of coaches are kind of judged on getting to the Sweet 16. If you can get there multiple times, I think you're a pretty good coach, So, but yeah, I mean,
yeah, he should just go to the NBA, bro. Hey, I mean, come back to for what? I mean,
yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth the risk.
Go ahead and get your NBA money, and I know the NIL is paying out too, but go ahead.
Do
any of you guys watch like he has clippings on or little reels on Facebook, Rich TV or Dr. Rich TV. He was saying that it may be almost impossible for him to Cooper Flag to come back because he has an endorsement deal with New Balance, and Duke wears Nike, so there'd be a conflict of interest there.
Oh well, shit, he's gonna have to go then.
Yeah, I mean he's already signed with New Balance.
Oh, well, I guess he's going
New Balance.
Damn.
Yeah, he's already. Yeah, so you didn't see him. He was in a commercial.
With Kawhi Leonard in him.
So can it be a situation where Nike would buy him out of his New Balance deal if he wants to return to Duke?
Yeah, I think. I mean, Nike got that money, so I think they could probably do it. To be quite honest, I mean, there's always like contract negotiations, and I mean, it just honestly depends on how these contracts are negotiated and signed. I mean, there could be several clauses in there that could open up that option for him to leave or after a certain amount of years. Sometimes, I mean, who knows what the stipulations of the contract were, but I mean, it's possible.
It is very much possible. So we're getting close to the last game in men's college basketball between Florida and Houston, which should be a pretty good game. What is the keys for Florida to beat Houston? Anybody can take it.
You can go first.
To beat Houston,
yes.
Well, first of all, you can't have like a scoring drought. You gotta be able to, even if you got a scoring drought, you gotta be able to get to the line and put them in foul trouble, and you gotta convert it the line. You can't, because they play so much good defense that you saw how they ended Duke. Duke went on a long ass scoring drought. Duke couldn't, so you gotta be able to not go on scoring droughts. You gotta be able to draw a foul. You gotta be able to knock your free throws down, and you gotta be able to keep the pressure on them to keep you out of a scoring drought. And you can't be scared of them. You know what I'm saying? You just got to go right at them. You You just gotta go at them. You can't be playing too cute. You can't be playing too finesse. And I know they physical, but it's easier said than done. But I think Florida is one of them teams that they gonna go at you. They got like their style of play don't change. Even when they substitute, they play the same way. So they style don't have to change because of the rotations on the floor. They can still play the same. And then Walter Clayton, he can take over at any given time. So even if Florida do find themselves in a little small drought, I think Walter Clayton got to be the one to press the issue to get them out of that. You know what I mean? And get everybody else back in the flow. So they can't go on no scoring droughts. They can't bail them out and play defense for them because they already a tough defensive team.
Like that.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much like echo the same things that Ralph just said. Like for me, I do think Florida. Like I think Florida's a better scoring team, but I think Houston's defense negates that a bit. So, to me, I think Florida has a slight edge because I think that they're a little bit. I think their inside play is a little bit better, but Houston, I think they're better defensively on the perimeter. So, I think Clayton, he's going to have a problem getting his shot off. I just have a feeling that's going to happen tonight. And do you want a prediction or no, or should I wait?
Yeah, we can do the prediction. I was just about to say that. Yeah.
I think Houston wins. I think Kelvin Sampson gets his first national championship. He's been knocking on the door for years. I think that Duke game, I think it just put Houston in the mindset they could just go out and beat anybody. I think Houston wins. And I think this one goes on overtime too.
Hey, if Houston play anything like they did, they defense like they did with Steph Curry, they definitely gonna win. Held my boy to 3 points, man.
Well, we talking about the other Houston, but
I know it just reminded me. Y'all talking about Houston in defense.
I know, man. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. I was glad though, but it was crazy.
Yeah, I shouldn't even brought that up. Go ahead, Ralph. Three predictions. Man.
Hey, lock in that 3 seed. Lock in that 3 seed.
Man, I'm gonna go Houston too. I think it's gonna be real tight. I think it's probably gonna be like a 4-point game.
Man,
I'm anti-Houston, so go Florida.
I'm gonna go 6.
Hey, if it goes into overtime, man, like y'all gotta give me props next show because I just went on a rim with that, man.
Yeah, it's recorded. We got you.
Go 65, 61.
I'm not gonna take so much credit like some people do on other shows, but you know, and play the clipping and post all over my page.
I'm gonna pick Florida because I'm an SEC guy.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Florida. I think Florida will beat Houston.
See, you talk good without that Hennessy in your system. I like that.
Yeah.
I know he's sitting there. He's sitting there under on the camera with the shakes. He's like, I can't wait till this be over so I can just get a little sip in.
I gotta go with Florida. So now we can get to the NBA now. I didn't see the Houston and the Warriors game. I fell asleep.
Me either. Let's get past that.
Let's skip past it. Let's skip past it.
Go ahead. Let's talk about it.
No, I'll talk about it. So, Josh, I think that
I'll talk about it.
Tell me what happened in that game.
Go ahead. I'll talk last. Go ahead, Donovan.
Nah, I mean, to be honest, Josh, I think that you should be very happy where the Warriors were. Think about it. The last time we talked, you were just hoping to like get in the plan. Now,
exactly.
I mean, you guys have a lot. There's a lot of opportunity in front of you to you guys put yourself in a good position, and that was just one loss. So the rest of your schedule is pretty easy. The rest of the way out, I still think you guys will probably fall into like 5 or 6. I think you guys avoided the plan. I think the way you guys are playing is phenomenal, man. Like what you did against us. I mean, the defensive, especially on the perimeter, I mean, it's been great. So, I mean, hats up to the Warriors. I just think that that Thompson kid is a beast, bro. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, dude, Ralph and I were talking about it last week. The people that you keep in Houston is Sengun and Thompson and maybe like Dylan Brooks, but those two for sure, you definitely got to keep on that team to if you want to like sustain this and rebuild and add some other pieces. But I think Houston, I mean, they're playing well. I mean, all they got to do is win one game, and they got the 2 seed locked up. So I think that it was just an off night. I think that they executed a game plan to stop Curry perfectly. And I think in some of those situations, I think Jimmy Butler, he's got to get into his playoff mindset when he knows things like that are happening. I feel like he just sits back and waits too long, and he doesn't, especially in the regular season. When he gets to playoffs, he'll be more aggressive. But I mean, I think based off where they are in the standings, he should have recognized that Steph was getting locked down and took over and got into the line. I think that's the part where I don't like about Jimmy Butler sometimes. In the playoffs, you'll be fine. But in the regular season, like sometimes he just chills and sits back.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one, man. Like Jimmy Butler should have definitely took over after seeing Steph struggling. Because it was Steph too, but it was, like you said, that Thompson twin, man. He was all over.
He's a beast, man.
They was face guarding and they was doing a lot to keep him from getting the ball. When he had the ball, he had to give it up. And then you got Draymond acting like a clown, you know what I mean? Like to me, Dylan Brooks gets into Draymond's head more than Draymond gets into Dylan Brooks' head. You know what I'm saying? Like every time, even in Memphis days, it's like Dylan Brooks, I don't know, like, and he has good games against us for the most part sometimes too. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like Draymond got out of his game way more than Dylan Brooks, and he got 5 fouls in 2 quarters. So that took us out. That took Draymond out the game. So, but I'm with you with the Jimmy Butler taking over. He should have took over.
Yeah. Honestly, that was like a playoff basketball game. The physicality in that game, it was great. It was good. I was glad I stayed up and watched that one.
Even Steph was talking to the Houston coach. You know what I mean? So it was pretty.
Even Steph was drawing that. He was drawing that Ime Udoka. Yeah, it was crazy.
So they got the best of that game. Like you said, it's only one game, man. I think we won the series though, but that was our 5th time playing Houston. I think we 3-2. So if we play them, it's gonna be a battle.
Yeah,
I don't think you guys will get 7. I think you guys will get 5 or 6. I don't think you guys will lose any more games.
I think 5.
I don't know who y'all got left. How many games y'all left? Like
they got Phoenix, San Antonio, Portland, and the Clippers. That's what they got next.
I mean, honestly, at this point,
we could go is 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the teams that 1 through 6, they have so much an advantage to like get rest. Like if you don't get that playing, it's such an advantage. I know people say it builds rust, but I don't think that's the case. So, Ralph, what you think about it? The Warriors and did you watch that game?
I saw some of it. Well, I mean, looking at the standings, it's 5, 6, 7, 8. They all got the same record.
I know, man. That's crazy.
We 5, right? Warriors 5.
Y'all are 6. The Clippers are 5.
We don't beat the Clippers though.
So y'all could fall to, depending on the schedule of Minnesota and Memphis and the Clippers. No. Y'all could fall to the play-in.
We not.
Well, some of those teams play each other too. I think there's a couple teams that play each other within those next games. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it could be.
I think we're gonna stay 5. I think like Donovan said 5 or 6, but I think 5. Go ahead.
I think Denver is probably going to end up in the play-in.
They sliding.
You said so?
Yeah, I mean, if Jamal Murray doesn't come back, I mean, what are they going to do?
And they lost 4 straight.
They lost 4 straight without Jamal Murray. I think people have just figured him out. And I think Jamal Murray is a big difference maker when it comes to the playoffs. So
definitely big difference.
I'm not even sure what their schedule is, but they could. They only a game behind. Well, actually, a game and a half behind the Lakers.
Yeah. See, the thing is with us, we just got to win 2. We got to win 2 out of the next 4, and then we lock into that 3. So, I mean, that's why I was so thankful. I mean, I don't know where that shooting was immaculate yesterday. We had against OKC. We needed that win because that put us in a position where, hey, like, because we fall back down and we're another team with like 31, 32 losses. I mean, it's just too big of a scramble. But the good thing with the Lakers is we have the tiebreaker over all those teams ahead of us. So technically, we have a 2-game lead, but really it's like a 3-game lead. We have tiebreaker over Dallas, Denver, Golden State. Yeah, every team we have the tiebreaker over. So we essentially have an extra game. So I think we pretty much a lock for the 3.
Yeah, I think Houston is
a lock for the 2.
That Thompson twin, that he fit that team perfect.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, like, yeah, if he was going to free agency like right now, or he was due for a deal, he would definitely. I mean, you almost have to like probably think about giving him a max deal. Like, I mean, he's that good, man.
Yeah, and you can take him a long way since
play more often.
He wasn't to me aggressive at the beginning of the season, but now he done came a long way from I think Houston gonna cause some problems for some teams. People keep saying that they don't have any experience, but that might be the one thing that they got the advantage of, not having experience. They ain't got no expectations. They just go out there and do whatever.
House money.
What they got, and they ain't. Nobody expected Houston. Probably at the most, people probably expected them to be a play-in team, but nobody expected them to be a top 3 team. Like
they took a massive jump, and I think the way they play, I mean, their style of play is perfect for the playoffs. You know what I mean? So I think it'd be. I mean, I think, to be quite honest, man, the whole West, beside like maybe OKC, but the way they played the last couple of games, like I don't know, man. The whole West is a crapshoot to me. I mean, it just depends on the matchup. Like, any team could beat anybody. I mean, for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, Ime Udoka done gave that team a whole different attitude, and they pretty much been for the most part. See, I don't really see that. I don't think they had any like real injuries. You know, they might have had some minor injuries, but no, you know, none that had nobody out for a significant amount of time. But I don't know. To me, the Thompson twin, the one in Houston, that is, I don't know who. Like, if you had to pick between like him now in the Kawhi Leonard San Antonio Spurs, which one was better? Is it Kawhi when he was with the Spurs, or is it the Thompson twin now?
I think Kawhi at that time in San Antonio.
Yeah, I'll take Kawhi.
I would take Kawhi because the offensive bag was a little bit better than and that's it. But
Wizards ain't winning that.
But it was. I mean, the thing is, I mean, if you really think about it, when Kawhi was there, I mean, he still was playing, even though Tim Duncan was at the tail end of his career, he was still playing with Tim Duncan. I mean, he was in a very good system, and I think Houston is building the system around Thompson. I mean, in the mindset, I think he's just like a leader for that team defensively. I mean, he's a problem, man. I haven't seen someone defensively impact like a game like that. Like, I mean, I would put him
play against them again. I want to see how we adjust to them. You know what I mean? To see how they shut down Steph. I want to see adjust to them again.
Yeah, I was just surprised because at first I was like, well, maybe, you know, Steph, he's good for at least a good like 10 to 15. He'll hit a couple threes, but he just couldn't really get anything off, man. But
3 points, that's crazy.
He didn't have no threes at all in the game. No 3-pointers.
The 1 3 he had was like 1 3.
It was the end of the.
It was at the end of a quarter.
It was the end of the second quarter, right before half. And then Draymond fouled the guy. Yep. Yeah, it was stupid, but yeah, it was a 3-point play at the end of the second quarter.
But I think you guys are good though, man. I mean, I like the way Pods has been playing. Playing good.
He stepped up, man. He's definitely stepped up. And Kuminga off the bench has been playing good too. I thought he was going, you know what I'm saying, like cry a little bit because he was on the bench, but he's been actually playing that role good. Him and Moody has been. Moody's been. I like Moody, man. That's my guy.
Sure. So the LA Lakers they play OKC tomorrow. I think that's tomorrow. Let me see.
What? OKC?
Yeah, they play OKC tomorrow. The Lakers and OKC plays tomorrow
Again?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's two. Yeah, they're here for 2 days.
Dang.
So
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I mean, I think I wouldn't. I'm glad Lakers won that game, but I don't think they'll shoot like that ever again. I think OKC makes some adjustments. I think OKC will probably win this game, and I think if they Lakers start getting blown out early, I think they're gonna just start sitting players, and they're just gonna focus on Luka's return to Dallas, which is gonna be on Wednesday. I think that's probably more important.
So you said y'all only need 2 games to get to lock up 3, right?
Yeah, we need to just win 2 games.
Yes.
I think we can get it done. We won't get it done. But
yeah, I mean, I feel like we will. I mean, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, like even if we were to go to 3, like if Minnesota gets 6, I don't want to play Minnesota. I think a lot of teams don't want to play Minnesota because of the length and the athleticism, and it's like that's just a tough matchup for any team that has a lot of perimeter scoring because of the length of you got McDaniels, you got Alexander Walker, you got, I mean, I don't know if Naz Reid's back yet, but you still have Julius Randle. I mean, that team is just lengthy and they're just tough to deal with. So yeah, I don't want to play them. You know, I'm hoping maybe like Sacramento or somebody wins or something. I don't know, man. But even though we wouldn't probably play any of the teams going to play him, but yeah, I think the best option for a lot of teams, they're hoping that they draw Memphis in the first round. So I'm hoping that we get Memphis.
Memphis or Sacramento?
Yeah, Mr. Shooter. Now to Ja Morant. I like Ja Morant. I'm a fan, I must say. But
he did it again. It was crazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, man. I put this dude.
He said he don't care. He said he's a villain and he don't care. So he's a grown man at the end of the day. But
you got a job.
You got a job. So should he change his attitude and the way he approached the game? But again, I do think he's a great player. He just needs to tone it down just a little bit. That's what I think. Just tone it down. What do you guys think about Ja Morant?
Go ahead, Ralph.
Anybody can take the floor.
Ja, I think, like I said, I think if it was last week or week before, but what Ja doing now, he got to be careful because he already got the coach fired, right? Coach gone because of him.
Yeah.
The same guy that was winning games. When Ja was out dealing with injury and suspension and all the nuthead shit he was doing, the coach had to do what he had to do to keep the team afloat. So now that you got this guy fired, that the organization chose you over the coach, obviously, because they fired the coach and kept you. So now they really just giving him, and I hate to use the gun thing because he done already got suspended for a gun and he was out there shooting him again. But the organization is pretty much giving him the gun and they just gonna sit back and watch him shoot himself. Because that's gonna be the same excuse they gonna use when it come time to pay this dude an extension, and all kind of stuff gonna come up, and they gonna do him like Dallas did Luka. You ain't hear none of this stuff coming up by Luka until it was time for him to get paid.
That's right.
Now you ain't gonna hear none of this stuff coming up by Ja, even though we talking about it. The organization ain't gonna bring none of this stuff back up until it's time for him to get paid, and they gonna look back and say, "Well, we weren't winning enough without the coach that we fired in favor of you. You know, you out here doing this bonehead nut shit, and they gonna bring up maturity issues, and they gonna use all this kind of stuff as a reason why they trade him. Like Dallas found a reason to trade Luka. Now if Luka can get traded, anybody can get traded, because remember Luka just came fresh off of finals. They win the finals and they traded Luka. And they found a reason to get rid of Luka. So that's what they gonna let Ja, they gonna give Ja the gun and let him shoot himself. And that's gonna be the reason. That's gonna be the reason they don't pay him that extension and they gonna move off of him because maturity issues. Now he already probably done cost himself some off the court money because when he was suspended and a lot of people, I don't know who dropped him or who. I know Nike didn't, but a lot of sponsors probably did shied away from him or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I wouldn't be doing nothing gun related. Nothing.
Right.
I don't want to talk about a gun. I don't want to see a gun. I don't even want to be around nobody talking about gun. I don't even want GUN to come, GU, not even get to the end, the GU to come out your mouth around me to even come close to sounding like you about to say gun. I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who he got in his ear or whatever, but like he gonna mess around and they just giving him the gun and he loading it himself and he about to shoot himself. That's exactly.
Boy, stupid, man.
He's doing a great job as well. All right, Don, what do you think about that?
I mean, I don't really have too much to add. I mean, I think Rob put it pretty much everything, pointed everything out. So for me, it's just like you got to be a little bit more self-aware of your situation and what you're going through. I think he's had multiple chances, suspensions, and it, it's one of those things to where, like, do you even really want Ja? Like, is it really? I mean, could you really go after somebody else? Like, think about it. I mean, like as I mentioned last show, I mean, there was a lot of stretches where Ja was out and the team was still winning. And I think that if any player that you're going to build around in Memphis now, I mean, it would have to be Triple J. You know what I mean? I mean, he's been consistent. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year. Like, I mean, I think he would be the cornerstone piece you would build around. So I don't even think it's Ja anymore. I think Jaren Jackson Jr. is. I mean, obviously Ja's a bigger name, but I think as far as consistency and who you want to be a leader of your franchise and that could put up consistent numbers, I think he's the guy, to be quite honest.
So let me ask you this: that you said that Jaren Jackson Jr. will be the cornerstone piece. So that's the guy you will build your team around. So
yeah, I mean, I think that Ja's skill set with all the injuries, like if you look at a lot of high flying guys like that, like they don't really last long, man. And I think Josh shooting, it could improve. But I mean, I don't think he could shoot that well. And I think there's other players out there that has a similar skill set, maybe not as flashy, but I feel like you could get by if you were to replace Ja and put another decent point guard in there. Maybe not to his caliber, maybe a tier below. And you still have him, you still have Bane, you still have a lot of these other guys around. I don't think much changes.
Okay, okay. I get what you're saying now, but if he's gonna be the guy you build around with Jaren Jackson, I'm still scratching my head trying to figure out why the hell would Memphis fire the coach when their excuse was Ja complained about lack of touches when he ain't gonna be the guy they build around.
Yeah. I mean, now that you add that piece to it, like then I'm totally in agreement with that. I didn't know that, to be quite honest with you. So
yeah, they said Ja was complaining. He went from what I read, he went around the coach and went to somebody, I guess the GM and people in the front office, and complained about his lack of touches in the new offense that Taylor Jenkins was running. But remind you now, Taylor Jenkins had to find a new offense to run because Ja was missing games.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like
now you got rid of the coach. Now it's like that's weird.
Yeah, it's dumb. And the thing that gets me is like if we look at his shooting percentage, it's not that great, man. With all the good shooting in the league, bro, like there's better shooters out there. And like I said, I mean, he does prevent a problem sometimes. He had the game winner last week, but I mean, if you replace him with somebody like a notch below him, like what player would be like a notch below John Morant that would be like serviceable?
Like a non-athletic player.
Yeah, well, or just somebody that can distribute the ball and they can shoot.
Josh Giddey.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect. So if you put him in the lineup, I think that it doesn't change that much. I think Josh could get downhill. He's bigger. And I think Josh Giddey, to be quite honest, I mean, I don't think his defense is great, but I mean, it's not much of a trade-off between the two because a lot of times people will get on John and it's just John's what, like 6'4" on a good day? Maybe he's like 6'3".
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I just feel like like as I mentioned before, the athleticism, I mean, it starts to decline after years, and especially all the injuries he's had. I don't know, man. I'm not betting the house on him, and I'm not paying on a max deal.
Yeah,
man. I mean, I hope he get it together, and I ain't talking bad.
How many times have you said that though, Ralph? How many times you said that? I hope he gets it. How many times you said that?
I mean, I hope.
Too many times.
The dude's still young, and he done already not got it together more than he got it together, but I don't want nobody to think I'm talking bad because I'm not. I hope he get it together, but it seemed like John's one of them players that you might go to sleep tonight, wake up in the morning, and he done went off and did, I don't know, some dumb shit that he in jail for, and you don't know, and he ain't got no bail. So you don't even know when the hell he gonna get out of jail. It's like you don't know. It just seemed like he just that
kind of like Josh Gordon.
Yeah, like you don't know. You might go to sleep tonight, wake up in John jail, and you be like, "Damn, that's my star player," and I don't even know if he got bail. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't count on him because just when he started to kind of get back right, he go and do the bonehead shit.
Like Josh Gordon.
Yeah,
all the talent in the world and just still doing dumb stuff.
I don't hope that's the case, but I mean, he got a lot of maturity, a lot of maturity issues, and I'm willing to bet that would be the reason that when it come time to pay him, and they thinking about trying to move him, that's gonna come up maturity issues. And
I don't think he's gonna get it together. He got to prove me wrong. I don't think he's gonna get it together.
He should have got it together after the first incident.
He ain't got it together, man.
Yep,
I hope
that's what I think. Memphis should just trade him.
Trade him to Detroit.
He might need to just get out of Memphis. I don't think Memphis is a good city for him to be in.
His attitude is Detroit. He got a Detroit attitude.
Yeah, but I mean, they got Cade over there. I don't think they're gonna want.
Nah, he needs to get out of Memphis. I mean, he need to go somewhere. I don't know, Orlando.
He could go to
Orlando. That would be good. I think Orlando would be good for him. Orlando or send him someplace where
New Orleans.
No, he can't go to New Orleans, bro. New Orleans, Memphis, I can't. He can't be out in those streets, bro.
No. Hey, Ralph, you don't want him? You don't want him in Atlanta?
No,
he can go to Utah.
Bro, he can't do none of those dirty South cities. He cannot do Memphis, Atlanta, like New Orleans. Nah, man. He need to go to Utah, bro. Put him in Utah.
We'll never hear from him again. He go to Utah.
Get him out of Memphis. I think. And Memphis is the wrong city for you to be doing gun.
What would be a good fit for him too? I think I like him in Phoenix next to Devin Booker, man.
Phoenix won't be bad at all.
Yeah, Phoenix won't be bad. They got money issues though.
Trading for KD.
Bradley Beal gonna have to move his no trade clause.
You got to do that.
Yeah, that's still wild, man. That he has that. It's crazy.
It's only two players in the league, and him and LeBron. It's crazy.
Well, I got one more topic, and then I don't know if y'all have any, but I got one more. My favorite wide receiver from the greatest university in the world, Alabama, Julio Jones, retired. Will he get into the Hall of Fame? I'm going to answer first. Roll Tide Roll. I think he's Hall of Fame worthy. Julio Jones. Roll Tide Roll.
I think he was good, but I don't think he's Hall of Fame worthy. Not first ballot for real. Definitely not first ballot.
I think he's first ballot.
In the league, he was like top 3 in his prime. He was top 2. It's between him and AB for the most part of his career, but he was always top 3 to me. But I don't think I don't know if he's Hall of Fame worthy though, man. Like, if it's definitely not first ballot if he gets in. He's not first ballot Hall of
yes.
Not first ballot. Not at all. Not even close to me. He was a beast though.
I think he'll get in, but like you said, I don't think it'll be first ballot, but he'll get in.
He'll get in first ballot.
Yeah, he'll get in. I wouldn't even count the other teams outside of Atlanta. I wouldn't even count Tennessee. I wouldn't count.
Tampa. He barely played outside of Atlanta.
Huh?
He was always hurt outside of Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean his Atlanta career just get him in off of just that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was a beast.
Right. That's right.
Like, because the only people you were really comparing them to that I can remember was AB. You know what I mean? It was AB and probably somebody else, but they was the 2 top dudes. You might dude from Houston, what's his name? DeAndre Hopkins probably, but I think they was the top 2 in his prime. So definitely not first ballot.
I think he is.
He got in though.
He's not first ballot to me either, man. It'll take him a minute to get in there. It's all good, man. It was a great topic. It was good. It was a good imagination by you to think he'd get in first ballot.
Shaw, you think he getting in first ballot?
That's that Alabama Hennessy bias, man.
Tulio Jones. As soon as he said he retired, I said Hall of Fame, first round ballot.
No,
that's it.
I definitely think Hall of Fame, but I don't think first ballot. I think
he could be in Hall of Fame.
I think you got to look at when you look at the Hall of Fame stuff, like you got to think about it. There's other people that are like just as good that have been waiting. So if you have somebody just as good that's been waiting, like you're not going to be first ballot. So there's a lot of people in line to get in, and I just think he's gonna have to pay his dues like those people.
I think Shannon Sharp said it, or somebody said it. They was like, "Can you tell the story of the NFL or the NBA without that player?" And I think you could tell the story of the NFL without Julio Jones. You know what I mean? Like, he was one of the good players. He was one of those great players, but you could tell the story of the NFL without. Because I think you could tell the story of the NFL without Julio Jones.
Yeah,
not Alabama. But
that like, I mean, was he referring that to defining a first ballot or just a Hall of Famer period?
First ballot.
Oh, first ballot. Okay, yeah.
What up, Dan? You gonna have to come on, Dan? You one of the ones. Czar.
Oh yeah. I forgot about this. I wrote this topic down too in my head. Now I know I love Alabama to death. I love my guys, but I don't think that Hunter guy, I don't think he's going first no more. I think
that little route he ran, that stutter step route.
Good. What's that wide receiver in Colorado? That Horn fella. I think he's gonna be a pretty good player when he gets, whoever drafts him. But I don't think Hunter or Shedeur Sanders will go first. But I do think that Shedeur Sanders may go to Dallas. I got a feeling, I'm gonna keep saying it. I even got it written down on my tablet that the Dallas Cowboys will make a move in the draft to get Shedeur Sanders.
So does he come with a package deal with his dad?
Yeah, he gonna come with a package deal with his dad. He may get Shallow too. He may get him too. So I'll get him too. Come to Dallas. I get you.
I don't see it, man. I don't see it.
I can see it, man.
What receiver you talking about?
That Horn. What's that Horn fella? What's his name? Horn. Dang, I can't think of his first name.
I don't know.
Luther Burden. Then is the.
Dang it! I can't
something.
He's on Colorado right now, or is he in the transfer?
Matthew Golden.
No, he played for Colorado, but he was in the pro day in Colorado too. I can't think of his name, and I think he's better than Hunter. I can't think of his first name. My brain just But I just think that we're going to see a lot of surprises and shockers in the NFL draft. But I don't see Hunter going.
When is the draft? When's the draft? Like what? In a few weeks?
In a few weeks. It's coming up real soon.
Yeah, I think it's the end of April.
It's gonna be in Green Bay. But watch out for Cam Ward. I think it's gonna be top 5. I think it'll be top 5. And
I mean, I think Cam is gonna be. I think he'll be the first quarterback taken. The question is are the Giants going to take a black quarterback, man? It's yet to be seen, man. So we'll still see.
It may, but I know some people. Before we get off here, some people they really think that Jalen Milroe will probably go number 2.
Who?
I mean, it would have to be a situation for Milroe for me, and this is just me looking at it like and not doing extensive research, but I mean, just from a logical standpoint, like Milroe would have to be there. He'd have to be put in a situation where there's already a quarterback that's kind of like nearing towards the tail end of his career, and then maybe he could like fill in for him. And I don't think he's a starter. They want to, and if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, I just don't think he's a day one starter. You see what happened with the other quarterback that Alabama had, Bryce Young. I mean, he struggled, man. Don't put these players into situations that are going to kind of derail their career. And on top of that, like most quarterbacks from Alabama, they're used to playing with like top tier talent. And when they get in the NFL, like their team isn't so far superior. Like they're not going to have the best offensive line like Alabama has. Alabama and Georgia, they always have like the best like skill positions and line positions. And so the quarterback it has to be like subpar. And I think, by having that good personnel around you, in college, it masks their numbers and it makes them look like they're a better quarterback than what they actually really are. And then when reality hits them, they go in the NFL and they're not getting the best offensive line. It kind of exposes them.
Somebody said Jalen Milroe's going 2nd overall.
He said something.
I don't know who said it. It wasn't me. I just shot that down. But I mean,
I don't even think Jalen Milroe is a 1st round quarterback. It's about 2nd overall.
Oh, I think it's just that Henny talking again. So,
but I do think somebody's gonna reach for him, even though he's not a 1st round quarterback in my opinion.
It ain't gonna be us.
How about Pittsburgh?
That might be the team to reach for him.
Pittsburgh.
I mean, I think Pittsburgh is they just don't. Ever since Big Ben, man, have they really even got it right at the quarterback? Like I feel like they had their one shot, man. Like
they got Aaron Rodgers out there though. That's just like a year. That's just like for a year though.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I think he need to retire. Welcome to the sunset.
Aaron Rodgers. You don't think he'd want to go to because what? Who does Seattle get as a quarterback?
Seattle
got Darnold.
They got Darnold. Yeah, he's not going there.
Ain't no contingency going to except for Pittsburgh. He go to Cleveland.
No, he can't.
Yeah,
we getting Jalen Milroe.
You think Cleveland?
Oh my! I think Cleveland is gonna go Abdul Carter. They gonna have if they go Abdul Carter at 2, you could arguably say they got one of, I ain't gonna say but when you put him on their defensive line, that instantly puts them at the top of the NFL as far as D lines. Not, what I'm saying, not the best, but
that pass
top
3. Crazy.
That's probably top 3 D lines instantly. And then you gotta remember you playing in a division where you got to play Joe Burrow twice. You got to get out the Joe Burrow twice. You got to get out the Lamar Jackson twice. And whoever Pittsburgh quarterback is, you got to get after them. So, and they picking high enough where they can come back in the 2nd.
Right.
And get somebody else or trade back in the 1st round if necessary. So I think that's what they going. Abdul Carter.
That boy went Cleveland to get somebody, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all got Watson.
We don't need him. We shouldn't even do we? I'm like, why we got to
Give
give
him
him
another
more?
chance, man. If you're gonna give Ja Morant could get another chance, y'all can give him.
Who did y'all sign? Because James gone.
Huh?
They ain't got nobody.
Kenny Pickett. I know they traded for Kenny Pickett, right?
Oh, yeah, I got Kenny Pickett.
We don't need him either. We're either gonna
Super
get
Bowl champ.
James.
That's Super Bowl champ Kenny Pickett. Don't disrespect, man.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Super Bowl champ Kenny Pickett, man.
We're gonna get Jalen Monroe. And they're gonna go to the playoffs. Probably the Super Bowl.
Shador, I think, gonna slide. I think
Y'all
Shador gonna slide a little bit.
Y'all trying to get a Jalen, huh?
I think Shador gonna slide a little bit. If I was y'all, I wouldn't take him at 2. Because I think he's gonna slide. And once he start to slide, I'll trade back and get him. So you'll secure you'll secure your edge rusher, then you trade back and get Shador. I think Shador's gonna slide a little bit.
Shador gonna go right in the balance. He's gonna go right into Jerry Jones' head, just like
He
this.
got that quarterback problems, man.
They already traded for a quarterback, and they got Dak.
Yeah, but
did Dallas just trade for a quarterback?
Yeah. I'm saying they what's his name? Dude name Milton from New England
over there. They say he's good.
Yeah, so
they loving him over there right now.
Yeah, I think it's a possibility Shador could slide. He could slide because I just realized that I just recently realized I thought Derek Carr was on it, like coming up to the end of his deal. I didn't know they paid Derek Carr like that in New Orleans.
Oh, you cashed him out.
So they might be they might be stuck with Derek Carr.
Do you think that do you think that Aaron Rodgers would go to Carolina?
No.
Man, we don't want that dude, man. We'll move the franchise before we.
That's a downgrade.
I don't know who he could go to now. A contender. I don't know what contender he would go to.
Yeah, it's like because I'm looking at all the teams. I'm like, he's lucky he won't go there. He won't go there. Like
he might just need to go ahead and retire.
Yeah, because he can't go to no contender right now. No contender really need him.
He's not
or wants to deal with that attitude in circus. Yeah,
Pittsburgh is the only one that's a so-called quarterback away.
Yeah, but I don't think Tomlin's going to put up with that bullshit either. So
I mean, he dealt with AB. He deals with a lot of stuff, but to sign him,
well, we'll see. We're going to see. But I think Aaron Rodgers should retire, and I'm going to retire too.
Retire that Henny.
I'm going to retire too. But did anyone got anything to say before we walk into the sunset?
I mean, I like to. I want to give the shout out to the Connecticut Huskies woman, Paige Beckers. She was Caitlin before Caitlin, and then she got hurt. Then Caitlin just took the torch from her and just ran with it. So to see Paige Beckers with the injuries come back and get a national championship is impressive, man. They put a licking on South Carolina and my UCLA Bruins. I mean, they made it look easy. The whole Final Four, man. So shout out to them, and definitely Paige Beckers, man. She's a hooper, man. I've been following her since she started playing, and I was glad to see her win that chip after the stuff that she had been through.
Since we shouting out, I want to shout out to them San Francisco Giants 8-1, baby.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk baseball, man. My Braves we're doomed, man. I was hoping that Philly and the Mets would get off to like kind of a 500 start, but the Phillies are like 7 or 8-2, and we're 1-8. The game got rained out yesterday, man. We had one game, we scored 10 runs, and then we went back to the same stuff. So I'm kind of interested to see how plays out. We do play the Phillies tomorrow, the Braves, so it's a 3-game set. I mean, I think they need to take at least 2 out of 3, just to like say, if we lose 2 out of 3 there, then we'll be like 9 games back with like only playing 11. And so I'm just like, I don't know what's going to change. I think Ronald should be back soon, but I mean, it's going to take us a while to get out of this hole if we do. And if we make the playoffs, it's definitely not going to be. We're not going to win the division. I mean, we have to hope that the Phillies and the Mets take an epic collapse, and I just don't see that happening. So yeah. I mean, you start off 1-8. I mean, and then it's just hard to recover from, man. We have these players that do it, but I see, my assessment off of the first week and a half. I mean, the offense is looking like it was last year. Last year, our pitching was really good, and our offense struggled. And they have running across the same thing. It's just hitting runners in scoring position. So it's going to be a tough climb to get out of. But we got some good pitching. Once we get Strider back, that three-headed monster with Strider, Swellenbach, and Sale, the three S's, man, I mean, they'll keep us in games. But, I mean, you got to – at a certain point, you got to know how to manufacture runs and hit runs in scoring position. If you don't do that, it's going to be a long season.
It is. It's a long season in baseball, and Atlanta do suck right now. But my Yankees.
Hey man, the Torpedo Boys.
They're sliding. They're 6-4. So anything can happen right there too. But UConn, yes, they won. I was happy for them that they won. I'm happy South Carolina lost. I was excited. I was telling my hand. And I think she is the greatest thing to the WNBA, and I'm a big fan of her. And she's hot too. Really? I think Caitlin Clark is very hot. Yes.
Caitlin Clark is hot. I like her, but I don't like saying she hot, dog. That's going too far.
Yeah. I mean, I would put. I think Paige got her beat, man.
Paige is pretty cute. She is pretty cute. Yeah.
What's the one on Los Angeles? Brink or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. She could. Yeah. I mean,
I like Cameron Brink.
Yeah,
she is. She was
yeah, she up there.
Hey, I wanted to talk about too. Jordan's 5 years old now. That's crazy.
5-year-old. Shout out my daughter, man. 5 years old, baby.
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember when when I was there. I think the first time we all met up, that one time she was turning like 1, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. She's 5 already. That's crazy. Yeah, man.
Let's go get her now.
We getting old, man. We getting old, man.
Man.
Damn.
Yeah. 5 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm about to go get her now. So we about to have a little dinner for her. So
all right.
I'm about to go get her now.
That's what's up.
Appreciate y'all. Ralph, in that storm, is storming out there, Ralph, or is it just still raining?
It's just raining. It ain't storming.
Hey man, it's that Portland weather.
No, he in Georgia.
Yeah.
What?
East Coast.
No, I thought you was talking about Big Shaw.
Oh no, Ralph. That Oregon. Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, Oregon, Seattle. I mean, it's a lot of gloomy days, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't live out there.
It's gloomy right now.
It's depressing.
That's why he be talking like that. He just be saying anything.
Yeah. he need that hand to wake him up a little bit.
It wakes you up sometimes when you drink too much. You gotta go to the restroom
and then go to sleep, huh?
And you start sweating and stuff like that.
He took that Hennessy to work and got it. And his coworkers took it.
Hey man, that's crazy. That's crazy work to even think about doing that. But
who does that?
Yeah, but yeah, man.
People.
Anybody got anything else or what?
Not next week.
I won't be here next Monday.
What you say, Ralph?
I said not to next week.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because what next week we could talk about it'll be the play-in, and then we'll have everything set up for basketball, so we could do a long NBA stuff, man.
John, we can watch it, baby.
How about the draft?
Oh yeah, that's right. We could do that.
Draft.
Yeah, either we could do that, or then we could do basketball next week, and then we could do the draft. If we do it the following week, then that would be like the week prior to everything. So it'll be kind of more laid out. And on top of that, your boy needs to get a little bit more into it, man. So I got to do some research.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I get into it. Yeah, because I don't even know who's in the draft crap. So yeah, for the NBA, right?
No, I'm talking about for NFL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if are we still live or what?
Yeah, I can shut it down.
Oh. All right. We just talking, man. I thought it was over.
All right. Give me 20 seconds. Let me give me 20 seconds and we can end it. It'll be over.
All right.
Here we go. Hold on.